Hi, I'm Marcel Ruben and welcome to this tutorial. Now, this specific tutorial is all about practicing. Now, I remember when I was starting out with painting, oil painting, I just put on still life, watching the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, where I actually live pretty close by. Visiting the Rijksmuseum, and I was watching my eyes out as a little boy, and I thought to myself, now that is the thing and the level that I want to go through. So I took this brush set, buy myself some student paint, like a student grade in that time. And I was doing this thing on a normal canvas board in that time, and I was making all kinds of mistakes, learning what kind of materials to use, and it still didn't really work out the way I wanted. Somehow the colors were off and the values were off. The chroma was too bright or too slow, and I just couldn't figure that out what I was missing. Now this process of the kind of feeling that you're missing something is the start of something good, because you realize you're not there yet, and that means that you know from yourself that you can go better than that. And that is the start of realizing that you need to practice somehow. So where should we start practicing this, and how are we going to practice? The easiest practice I will explain to you right here. Now, in front of you, you see this kind of it is a kind of a cappuccino cup, and it's the easiest thing. This is the secret. Start easy, learn the paint, learn your pigments when you work with. Make your own, a very limited set of paints, and get familiarized with that. Now in front I have this cardboard, and it was actually from a bigger picture. Just let me take this here. You see this cardboard, see, I just cut it out, and what I'm now going to do is cut this as well in two pieces. So then we have two parts of this picture on cardboard. Now, one of the cardboard pieces I'm going to stick on the board with adhesive tape. Now this special adhesive tape, this one, is actually sticking on both sides. So when it is sticking on the board, you don't see the adhesive tape anywhere. So it will not get in the way when we are in the process of painting. You can see I have to remove both sides. Both sides are sticking now. I'm going to put that in the middle, like that, and I'm going to stick it on my panel like that. Now obviously the practice is to paint that piece, that loose piece, where I'm going to draw. So let me draw this other side of the cup. And within that simple drawing, I'm going to make the cup whole again, but this time on the right side with oil paint. So I have this other piece, and I'm going to put that on my palette, and I'm going to choose my colors. Now this is the practice. This is the practice of actually mixing the colors right way. So I have my first layer colors, and I put on some yellow ochre, some raw umber, and let me get some titanium white. And let's mix some color here. Now, I'm going to start off with the burnt umber, mixing that with the yellow ochre, because obviously the yellow ochre is its value is a bit too strong, and the chroma is also a bit too strong. So I'm going to cool that a bit down with this burnt umber. That means that during the process of cooling it down, the value will get darker as well with the chroma. So that is two pieces in one. Now you can see already I'm getting already close to that value. Now the thing with the first layer, when we're going to paint this with the first layer, you're gonna notice that the board from the back is gonna shine through there a bit. But that should be no problem. Although a good thing to notice, when the board is shining through, it will be difficult to see if the colors are wrong or right. So most people do stain the background a bit. The reason why I'm not doing that is, and that's why I'm actually painting two layers, is that I want to first learn on the first layer where I still can adjust in the second layer to make the painting more perfect. Mostly I see in the first layer that the value or the chroma should be still a bit different here and there, and I can use that second layer to adjust those small things. Now, to start off with the color mixing, some people prefer to search the value first and then the color. And some people start with the color and then the values. Well, basically it doesn't really matter. In general, it will get you there. Now I'm almost there with the brown color. Good thing to know is some people use the color wheel to get the chroma down from a specific color. For instance, if I would like the chroma down from brown, I would use blue. And if I would do that from the green color, I would use red, for instance. So you can on the internet easily get a lot of color wheels and get the opposite color from what it is. But basically I use the earth color, in this case for the first layer, the burnt umber to get the chroma down. So I'm ready with the color mixing, and I'm going to start with the brown color on the top a bit. Now during this process you will see that the colors will be off with its chroma and its value. And that basically happens again because the board is going to shine through, which makes it obviously harder to match the colors. But if you get used to that, you will see that those colors are pretty much would match up. Now the good thing to notice, which is good news to my opinion, is that it doesn't really have to match up 100%. A famous painter in Holland said once the colors should be a family of one another, and if those are family of each other, it pretty much gets you there where you want to go. Now let's do the color mixing from that little handle next to the cappuccino cup. And that looks to me, it's a bit white with a kind of a red blue kind of environment, which makes it a bit purple. It's hard to see on the movie, but yeah, it has a kind of purple, kind of a light purple color. So done with the color mixing. I just found out that I forgot to draw the inside of that handle. So let me do this first. And let's start the painting process for that handle. Now the first layer is totally done. And from here it is good always to analyze after the first layer is done, what can we now do to improve it in the second layer. Now you can see that the chroma is a bit too strong on the right side compared to the left side and to that cardboard that I have on the panel. That is actually what phase one is for. Let's analyze it, think about it, and adjust this in the second layer. Now before we continue with the second layer, this has to dry for approximately 2 days. And after those 2 days it will be dry to the touch, and we will proceed with the second layer. So I waited for 2 days, and let's do the color mixing in phase 2. Now in phase 2 I use a different kind of colors. Now, these colors are more on a transparent side, although the black and white, the titanium white and the ivory black are the same for phase 2 as it is for phase 1 by personal choice. So let's start painting phase 2. Now, good to notice is that I had a little bit of liquid mixed into this paint, so the flow will be better, and also it will be a bit, but just a bit more transparent, and that's actually what I want to do. You can see already that the colors are a bit more matching up, and that's because the board is now you cannot see the board coming through that paint anymore. Although you can still see some colors that are below in the first phase, you can still see that a bit through the transparency of the second layer. And actually that will be our goal, because it will give this paint layer more volume and a bit more life. And that is always the beauty of this second layer. now the second layer is also done, and our practice is finished with this. Now let's get the other cardboard with it, and let's see the result. I think the right side that I paint is a little bit more dark, but if you can check that on the cappuccino color. But that again is by choice. So again, it doesn't really necessarily need to be exact the way it is. The most important thing to remember is that you are happy with your painting, right? That is the most important thing. There is nothing more important than that. If you are happy with this painting, then I would say your painting is a success. I hope you liked painting with me, and I hope you liked this tutorial, and I see you on the next one.